Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem Three Houses Blind. Again, it's been a while. My apologies once more. Baby does that. Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna hop right in. I'm not really gonna dally too long here, and we'll go ahead and get working on our supports, because that is next on our agenda before we go to war again. Still. What are we doing? Right. Yeah. We're about to do a mission, but before we do... There we go. Before I do that, we're going to go ahead and knock out these supports, because I have a few of them. Quite a few of them. Hold on just a second. Alrighty, so I guess we'll just start from the top and go down. So... Linhardt. Oof. Oh, these are all A's. And Petra's final one. Ooh, fancy. Okay, we'll go from the top and go on down and see what's going on with Linhardt.
Huh? Caspar? Whatever is he doing here? Oh no. Is he looking for a fight with someone taller than him? The poor boy won't give up.
Poor Caspar.
This is it. Today's my day. Caspar's day. Come get some.
Let it be known that today is Caspar Day. Mark it on your calendars. Not only is it a mission, but it is also Caspar's Day.
Yes, Caspar, just like that. Just as we practiced. Yes, dodge. Yes, perfect. Right there. He's open. Punch him right in the... Yes, Caspar, you did it.
Oh good, Linhardt's teaching him how to do violence.
And that's how it's done. Woo! And then I got him. Bam! Right in the solar plexus. Oh, I really wish you could have... Hey, are you even listening? This is when it starts getting real good.
But he was there for it. It's kind of boring to him.
I'm listening. I am sad to say, however, that the tale is slightly less thrilling the fourth time through.
Oh. That would do it too.
You should be more excited. We finally won.
We?
Yeah, I couldn't have done it without your advice.
Aww.
You're a strategic genius, Linhardt.
Nonsense. Your strength carried the day.
Oh, he's blushing.
I just rambled on. You're the one who did the actual work. What's really amazing is how you wouldn't give up.
Whoa, I've never heard you compliment me before. Yeah, I don't think I like it. Seriously, though, I couldn't have done it without you. Like you said, I wouldn't give up on fighting, and I'm not gonna give up on this either.
I should have expected that, I suppose. That's just the kind of guy you are, after all.
Indeed.
I guess this friendship is something that we can never escape from. Ever.
Ever. This friendship is forever.
Are you saying you want to escape from our friendship?
Well, he did before, but now that you've called him a strategic genius, and that all of your abilities to fight your enemies is contributed to his strategy, then yes, Linhardt is now, suddenly, inescapably interested in friendship.
Not at all. Even if I did, our fates would not be so easily untangled.
Also that.
You got that right. No one can break this bond.
It's a grade A bond.
Even if we argue and butt heads sometimes, we'll never have to fight it out. And that's a promise.
Because I would win, Caspar is saying.
Understood. I don't desire to fight anyone anyway. This war is the last time I'll set foot on a battlefield.
Oh gosh, I hope so. Linhardt, you're so much better as a researcher. I know you don't really want to fight these battles. It's just something we gotta do for now. Sorry.
Well, that makes sense.
Let's you and I come out the other side of this war alive and well, okay? That is a promise worth making.
Definitely. And let's win this thing while we're at it.
Might as well. Nice. That was a nice, clean, A rank support level. I like that. That was nice. Alrighty, Linhardt and Bernadetta. This will be either very wholesome or very ridiculous. I guess it could be ridiculously wholesome.
I was under the impression you were going to break all of your paintbrushes.
Based on the music, it's going to be wholesome.
Cut it out, Linhart.
I'm just glad you're back to painting. I felt terrible about what happened last time, you know. Guess I should have kept my opinions about your painting to myself.
Oh, Linhart.
Maybe you should have.
So what do you suppose is the name for this kind of situation?
What?
What situation? Am I in your way again? I must be. Okay, let me pack my things and I'll be off.
Oh.
Ugh, no, that's not what I mean. I'm talking about when two people are together, but not together. When they're basically by themselves.
Oh, isolation and togetherness. I see. I'm sure there's an actual scientific word for it. Linhart, might you have the term?
I'm not sure what you mean. I'm always alone.
Ow. Oh, Bernie.
Oh, alone? Well, there it is then. I suppose you could say we're alone together.
Alone together. There you go.
We're each here alone, yet together. So we're alone together. What do you think?
Alone together? Oh, wait, I get it. That's just a nice way of saying you want to be alone, right? Alone. If that's what you mean, I'll go.
No. Actually, come to think of it, there's a comfort in... There's a comfort in someone else's presence, not necessarily doing something together per se, but doing your own thing while being together. Sometimes that's what you need. Some people work really well that way. And once again, just having that other person's presence around you can really clear your mind and make you feel at ease, even though it's not necessarily something you're working toward together.
Please, Bernadetta, you shouldn't go. Being alone together means accomplishing more. We each have the concentration one gets from time alone, but also the thrill of being with someone else. I find it to be an exhilarating environment. Have you felt that as well?
Linhart's come a long way. Like a really long way. He used to be uncaring about anybody. Well, I wouldn't say uncaring. Disinterested, I would say. Disinterested in everyone else. And here he is. Trying to calm down Bernie and giving Caspar lessons and just being together with people. It's wonderful.
Huh? Me? I'd rather be alone, but when I'm painting, and I know you can see, I worry about what you might point out about it. Is that the thrill you mean? Because I feel that.
Here's what I wish to point out about your painting. You've really improved. Your lines are bolder, your color choice is more informed, and your composition as a whole...
Did you actually just praise me, Linhart? What's next? A rain of flying pigs?
Everybody's just shocked. Linhart, are you saying nice things about people? Not lukewarm or just straight up rude things? Who even are you?
I was just saying what I think.
Oh.
Look, you probably have talent, and you work hard too.
Oh no, I'm on to you now. You're scheming, but you won't get anywhere by flattering me. Try all you want to get your hooks into my heart. You won't fool me.
I'm not sure how praising you means I'm trying to get my hooks into your heart.
But while we're on that subject...
I have a heart of stone. No one will ever get to it.
What a shame. I suppose I'll stop praising you then.
You wouldn't.
You will? No, I didn't mean it that way. You can praise me as much as you want.
I don't understand you one whit. However, if you want praise, then praise you will get. You're cute.
Oh, you're so adorable. You're so awesome.
Don't say stuff like that.
Oh. Yay, rank A. Ah, good times. Oh dear, Dorothea and Linhart, this is going to be an adventure, shall we?
Ah, here you are.
What's up, Lynn? Come to invite me to dinner?
Ha 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 ha, joke's on you. That's exactly what he's here for.
Well, that too, but first there is something I wish to say. I believe I previously implied that it's okay to live out your days by running away from what troubles you. And I think that I was unkind to you.
What are you talking about?
To be honest, while I try to be easygoing, I currently feel a bit uneasy about something. One of the effects of running away constantly is that eventually one runs out of places to, well, run. Because I avoid memories I find unpleasant, the number of things I avoid is forever increasing. I've never learned to deal with the pain of my past, so I can never increase my tolerance toward new pains.
And?
That's all. But there are some nights where it really worries me.
That's what you wanted to say? It'd be the same if you weren't avoiding things. You'd just be up at night wondering what was coming next. Thank you, Lynn. I appreciate you showing me a glimpse of your real self for the first time.
For the first time? Each time I speak, I show my real self.
So, what about that conversation we had?
Which conversation?
When you said I was a great woman, was that true?
Of course. You have too low an opinion of yourself.
I thought you were just trying to make me feel better. I didn't really think you looked at me that way, Lynn.
Oh, she's flattered.
Why? Is it so strange? You seemed rather happy about it at the time.
It's not weird. Okay, it's kind of weird. You're weird, Lynn.
Oh.
You know, I'm hungry all of a sudden. Maybe I laughed too much.
Good. I was going to invite you to dinner.
You were?
That's what he said at the beginning.
When I walked in, you asked if I'd come to invite you to dinner. I said yes. But I can't be bothered to walk into town. Shall we visit the dining hall?
What? Oh, fine. Show me this easygoing way of yours.
Oh. Lynn's gonna show her the way to kind of let go of some of those worries, but Dorothy has tempered him a bit as well, so he knows it's important to face your own troubles as well. That is very good. Very, very good. Petra and Linhardt, this is your final portion of Rank A support.
Linhardt, please accept my apology. You are not deserving of this punishment.
There's so much wholesome music playing for all of these.
I am the one who suggested it would be great firewood. I suppose it's only fair I get punished too. How was I supposed to know the Archbishop's favorite chair was stashed away under a pile of trash?
Oh my.
My apologies, Petra. My idea turned out to be worthless.
It was not worthless. It had great worth. You gave me great help so I could be smoking all of that meat. I give you all of my gratitude for that.
Well, at least you'll have no worries about provisions.
Just, you know, the Archbishop's chair.
I just realized they didn't actually tell us when the punishment will be over.
It's because it never ends. Welcome to life, Linhardt.
You can be leaving if you are wanting to. I will not be telling anyone. This is my responsibility to take.
How are you so obedient and yet so passionate at the... Oh, look, Petra! The book you were searching for!
The Complete Guide to Fodlan's Wildlife!
Ooh.
I have so much happiness! You are full of amazement.
Well, books are my field of expertise. Still, what a stroke of luck.
Linhardt, can I be asking you something?
What's that?
You are no longer saying I am bothering you. Instead, you are helping me with my requests.
Yeah, he's being weird, Petra. He's been doing this with everybody. Like, I don't know. Probably broken in the head.
What is the reasoning? Why am I not bothering you now?
Interesting observation. I wonder why that is. You always ask me so earnestly. You seem to throw your entire being into all that you do.
Oh. He's impressed.
I guess I rather like it, working as hard as you do. On occasion, that is.
You are liking the hard work?
Yes. You inspire me to be, well, something that is not normally me.
If you are liking it, then I will keep working hard. With your wisdom, I can be working even harder than before.
Nice.
That means I will be needing your wisdom from now onward.
Leonard, you have your finger in a lot of pies, sir.
With my strength and your wisdom, there is nothing we can't be doing.
I think you may be right. Your strength and my wisdom? That sounds like a wonderful combination.
Well then. Nice. Enjoyable. A plus. Alright, this is actually our first rank with Hanneman and Linhardt, so let's see if the voice acting changes for this. That's something I've observed, and one of my complaints about the game is that all the C ranks are from the earlier voice acting, which, again, I understand logistically it'd be insane to re-record the exact same lines, but we'll see what happens here.
Ah, Linhardt. Reading as studiously as ever, I see. Anything to do with crests?
Always to do with crests, Hanneman. Always.
Hello, Professor Hanneman. Actually, this book's about fishing.
It is, the voices are different. Ah, that bothers me. That's okay, moving on.
I didn't realize you were interested in fishing. What an unexpected discovery. I had heard that you were only interested in crests, to the exclusion of all else. As it were, I had rather thought I could train you as my successor, should we get to know one another better.
Considering the fact that your rank only goes to B, I don't think that's gonna happen.
I'm sorry to betray your expectations. Truth be told, I've been thinking of giving up on my crest research.
What? Whatever for? Don't tell me you believe fishing to be a more worthwhile pursuit.
Now that you bring that to my attention.
No, it's nothing to do with fishing. I adore the subject of crests. But to study them, you have to consult the people who bear them, right? I just don't have the energy for that.
It is an unavoidable hardship, I admit. But the satisfaction of making a real breakthrough is second to none.
I'm sure the satisfaction of catching a fish is pretty great too.
Consider this, child. Luring fish from the depths pales in comparison to untangling the mysteries of a quest. Why? It all comes down to purpose. Purpose, I say.
Mm-hmm.
Calm down. I get it. Really.
Evidently, you do not. You must have something to work toward in life. The ultimate goal of fishing is to eat the fish. The goal of solving the mysteries of crests is, well, you must find that for yourself. What do you hope to uncover once everything is finally explained? What motivates you to keep digging deeper?
I had never thought about it like that. Perhaps if I did have a goal, I might share your enthusiasm on the subject.
Well, there we are. There we are. Alrighty, Caspar. I need your blockheadedness for a couple more of these supports. Let's see. Okay. So Dorothea, we've got an A on. I think this might be wrapping up. Oh no, we still got Petra. And Bernadetta. Okay, yeah, I didn't even notice that. So the entire original class not quite fully ranked up with each other, but we're getting there. We're getting there. I don't know if we have enough time for that. I know that the game is wrapping up very soon. Anyway, Dorothea and Caspar.
Hey, Caspar, care to join me for tea?
Again? Well, let's make it quick. I gotta get some training in eventually.
More training? Don't you get tired of it?
No, I don't get tired of working toward my goals. Unlike you.
Rude.
Me? What do you mean?
Your quest for the perfect husband. I haven't seen you wasting time with any dull-looking guys lately.
Oh, that. Maybe I just found something worth staying in for.
You mean in the monastery? This place is a dump compared to what it was 5 years ago.
That's not what I'm talking about. Honestly, Caspar, you don't understand women at all.
Silly Caspar.
Well, excuse me. Maybe I'm
Princess.
just another dull guy.
I'm sorry.
That must be why you don't pick up on how I feel.
What?
When I'm around you, I feel like, well, like I can always be myself. I don't need to act differently or flirt or lie. I can just be me.
That's a really good feeling.
I always said you were little brother material, but when we're alone like this, the idea of marriage...
Nope. Hold it right there. I'm gonna need a minute. I was not ready for this.
Caspar, settle. You might be getting the wrong idea. I was only saying, when I'm with you like this, I can forget all about marriage and just be friends.
Huh? Right. Of course.
Oh, it's like yeah.
Though I suppose relationships like that can also lead to marriage.
Now I know you're messing with me.
I'm not trying to tease. I was just thinking out loud. If neither of us ever find our special someone...
It's an age pact.
It might not be so bad to settle down and spend the rest of our lives together. What do you think?
I haven't really thought about that. I'm not really the romance type. Spending the rest of my life with you doesn't sound so bad, though. But why are we even talking about this? There's no way you won't find someone great.
Stranger things have happened.
Either way, no point in worrying about it now. I'm plenty happy with our current situation. Let's just focus on staying good friends.
Good idea. Here's to us.
Oh, Caspar just can't handle that level of commitment right now, which I get. It's a bit much. It's a bit much for him, especially. Plus Dorothea was, just kind of throwing that on him all of a sudden. It's a little uncomfortable for him, I'm sure. Also, that awkward moment where it's kind of like, hey, marriage material, nice, right? But we're just friends. But friends that might be marriage material, yeah. Anywho, Caspar and Hilda. Oh, Hilda. I don't even know if I want to click on this. Every time I have Hilda around, it's usually depressingly disappointing. And with Caspar involved, I don't expect this to be particularly productive. Let's find out.
There they go, starting another fight. I'm just gonna march over and... Wait, no. I have to restrain myself. I can't do it! Hey, you! Stop right there!
Poor Caspar. He can't stop himself. He does look quite heroic, though, and seems to be having a good time.
Ha! That takes care of that. Oh no. Were you watching just now?
Hi, Caspar. This is Hilda.
Who? Me? Watching what?
The fight that just happened? The fight that I definitely didn't start. I've been trying to restrain myself, like you said, and I've been so good about it, too. But they pulled me in. I tried to keep back, but... Okay, you got me. I can't restrain myself. I just don't have it in me. But the bad guys were dealt with, so it turned out fine, right?
Oh, that voice got real high at the end, didn't it?
Yes, completely fine. If that's what you want to do, who am I to complain?
Really? You're not gonna tell me how disappointed you are and that I need to be better? I figured you'd be mad, but you're actually smiling.
No use in getting mad. In fact, I found the whole spectacle very entertaining. You seem to be enjoying yourself.
I was. I mean, sometimes I just can't help myself and I gotta get out there. Wait a minute. So you were watching? Why didn't you try and stop me?
Me? Stop you? As if I would never voluntarily go to so much trouble. Besides, you were fighting with so much passion, I couldn't help but feel smitten.
Oh dear.
Smitten, wow. Well, you must really love a good fight. I gotta admit, that one was pretty good. I guess I love fighting too.
Huh. No wonder that's a two-parter. That felt very incomplete. Smitten with fighting. I don't think Hilda's the type, but, well, stranger things have happened. Hello, Catherine.
Hey, Caspar. You look more troubled than usual.
Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about the last time we talked. I really admire your strength, and I want to be like you on the battlefield. But I don't agree with your idea of justice.
Wow. Just coming right out and saying it.
If that's the case, is it bad for me to look up to you? I'm not sure how to feel anymore.
I can't answer that. You'll need to find the answer on your own. I can offer one piece of advice, however.
Sure, anything will help.
When I told you I would cut down children with no hesitation, you looked disgusted. I take it that's the part you're struggling to accept?
I mean, they're just kids.
Pretty much. I don't think I'd be able to do it, even if that meant disobeying orders.
Well, what if the children had their own weapons? What if they were trying to kill you?
Well, maybe if it was in self-defense. But even that...
What if the children were killing each other? Let's say their families had been slaughtered and they sought revenge. How would you stop the killing? Who would you strike down?
I don't know. I'd have to see what's going on for myself, but even then,
When you witness these horrors in person, it's no easier to decide. In fact, the decision is harder.
Well, this got depressing fast.
Choosing to end or spare a life, whether to save someone or abandon them, these choices are always difficult.
But if you have the power to stop anyone, I mean, you are a trained professional. Should you not have the ability to disarm someone, or at the very least do something that could debilitate them, not just straight up kill them? I mean, I guess if it's literally life and death between the people that you're trying to stop, that's something else entirely, and you're going to have to make a snap decision at the time. But if you have a moment, if you have a little bit more time than just immediate A or B choice, surely there's a C choice.
having to choose between life and death.
You have a strong sense of justice. You have clearly defined ideals. But that's not an asset on the battlefield. Ideals slow you down. They cause inner conflict.
Catherine is very much a soldier. Caspar, surprisingly less so. He's more of a... I guess a knight would be the most equivalent, but even then, knights take their orders. I don't know what he would be classified at this point. I think Caspar would probably be more like a vigilante, or, you know, someone he would aspire to be as a hero of sorts. Someone not burdened by the responsibility of command, or not under that command either. Someone who can act of his own volition and be free and wild out there, and maybe like a Justicar. I don't know. I don't know if this world would support something like that. It would be very dangerous. You probably wouldn't live very long. I don't know. Well, I'm going to move on past this. Too much thinking. More dialogue.
Making decisions in the spur of the moment, you can't hope to be perfectly fair and just. That's why I choose to fight for Lady Rhea's justice. The justice of the Church of Seiros.
But what about when Lady Rhea's ideals don't really line up with yours? Then what?
Not possible. Lady Rhea's ideals are my ideals.
That she adopted him as a soldier.
There's no conflict between them, because that's what I've decided. Do you see?
Yeesh. Oh gosh, it's so uncomfortable. The idea of adopting someone else's ideals because it makes it easier to kill. I mean, I get it. You have to stand for something, and every government, any agency is going to do something you disagree with. They're going to do something that you can't condone to a certain extent, whether it's something as bad as killing children or something Cat's yelling at me. Something as bad as killing children, or tax evasion, or God knows what else. But the idea of adopting that and turning a blind eye to that because they are technically your ideals at that time, I mean, I know, yes, I am an idealist personally, so it really bothers me. But the idea of not thinking for yourself and just doing what you're told is... while sacrificing your moral standards is very... I don't know, it just... the whole thing sits unwell with me, which is why I would never really be able to work in any kind of military force or blindly just do whatever I'm told. Like, for example, at work, I don't just do things because someone tells me to do them. I ask questions. I have to understand why we're doing it. I need to know that so that I can properly implement my own strategy to accomplish that goal. And this type of psychological warfare that they push onto their soldiers with an idealist society, I'm just spouting words at this point. Basically, you can get the idea. I really, really, wholly empathize with Caspar. It's insane. To me personally, again, others may find this totally normal. Like, that's just how things are. And for Catherine specifically here, that is exactly how things are for her. And yeah, it does make things easier, but it also makes things more difficult, especially if you have a strong moral compass like Caspar. I'm going to stop and let them talk. Yeah, okay.
I don't get it. You can't possibly agree on everything.
I have faltered in the past.
That's what I'm talking about. How can you blindly trust some other person's sense of justice?
Not a person. The goddess.
That doesn't change it. That doesn't change anything, Catherine. Like, the point you're making is dumb. Whether it's a person or a goddess, remember, the goddess is someone's belief that you've adopted. It's the same as a person. You can adopt a person's ideals as well. Don't even start differentiating.
I cared about someone, and they were branded a criminal. That's when I started down this path. I didn't know whether to turn a blind eye or mete out punishment.
What did you do?
I couldn't decide, so I looked to the goddess for guidance. Since then, I have devoted myself completely to the goddess. I surrender myself wholly to her will. So think carefully, Caspar. To what will you devote your sword and your heart?
Oh my gosh, there's so much I want to talk about with that. Devotion is not a tangible thing. You can't assign it to something without sacrificing a part of yourself. A devotion is something very personal, very, not necessarily private, but something that isn't obvious to others because it is something that comes from within. So your heart, your mind, your soul, your spirit, whatever you want to call it. And the idea of giving up that internalized passion for what you want to do and give it over to somebody else. Oh God, I'm moving on. I'm moving on. That one. I need to finish that. I need to pair up Caspar with Catherine some more. I need to finish that out and see what Caspar decides. I'm really invested in that discussion. Catherine terrifies me, and Caspar I empathize with wholeheartedly. I understand. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was good. That was good, guys. I really enjoyed that. I did not expect a Caspar Catherine link to actually make me think and appreciate anything. Anyway, Bernadetta and Felix, oh my gosh. This will be entertaining at the least. Interesting. Maybe.
That's Bernadetta. Those thugs are pursuing her. What did the weakling expect running ahead? I can't leave her alone for 1 second.
Really ran us around, little lady. Nowhere to run now, though.
It's all over! I'm done for!
What? My sword!
Ah, the technique! No, I can't stand by and watch. You're not hurt, are you?
Felix, is that really you? Thank you so much. I was sure I was finished. You saved my life. I can never repay... Huh?
Shut your mouth and calm down. I should be thanking you.
What?
When you were surrounded, I got to see you use your technique again.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. He's been following her around watching her because of that.
I get it now. For just a moment, you flail your limbs like a wild creature. If I could learn to do that, I'd be unstoppable.
Ah yes, the flailing technique of Bernie.
In that case, I'm happy to help.
I would be even more impressed if you hadn't been screaming the whole time.
Hey, come on! I was running for my life! Don't make fun of me for... Huh? No way.
Why are you staring at me?
You're actually smiling. Not like a sarcastic smirk either. A big goofy grin from ear to ear.
Oh.
You're just a big old nut, aren't you, Felix? Once you get through the shell, there's all sorts of good stuff inside.
If that's... Oh my gosh, if that's not a line, I love that. Once you get through the shell, there's all sorts of good stuff inside.
You don't know me.
Aw, there's that shell again.
Oh, hard exterior, gotta get a nutcracker.
Okay, that's it. Quit making fun of me.
I didn't mean anything by it. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fun. Okay, Bernie and Eloise.
There she is, and she seems to be alone. Now's my chance.
Be careful.
Bernadetta, hello! May I ask you something?
What? Me? I've seen nothing. I wasn't even there. You have no proof. And even if I was there, it's not a crime to find people's hobbies fascinating. I'll forget everything. I'll never tell a soul where I found them or what they were wearing or any of it.
Wait, what?
Hold on. Please calm down. It's just me.
Who's she talking about?
Oh, it's you, Eloise. What a relief.
That's right. Your denials really piqued my curiosity, but I'm glad you've calmed down.
Did you want to talk to me about something?
I did. Listen,
I love the fact that the Bernie's... her pitch gets really, really high when she gets anxious.
you're always so skittish. Just now, for example. But when you saw it was me, you were fine. Why is that? It's been on my mind since I delivered that package. You don't seem scared of me at all.
It's because you're a big teddy bear, Eloise.
Were you hoping I would be?
What? Oh, no, certainly not. I was just making an observation.
Well, I guess it's because you remind me of my uncle.
Oh.
He's the only one in my family who's ever been kind to me. And he's the only man I can talk to normally.
Oh. And everybody other than her uncle is a complete douchebag.
Actually, I'm fine with the professor too. So I guess that's not completely true anymore.
I'm the professor, that's me. That's me.
My uncle and I never did talk that much, but we didn't need to. We just understood each other. Anyway, you really remind me of him, so talking to you feels comfortable.
Oh.
Ah, so that's why. At last the mystery's solved. Your uncle and I must be quite alike. Is it my face, my physique?
Kind of, but I think it's more your personality.
It's probably your terrible humor.
My personality?
Yeah, you're always so bright, cheerful, and gentle.
Oh.
You put people at ease.
I do really like Eloise. He's a bit of a dimwit sometimes, but he is very kind.
Well, I'm honored to hear you say so. I'd like to meet this uncle of yours. He sounds like a genial fellow. Whereabouts does he live?
Oh,
Oh no.
my uncle? I just remembered something. I have to go.
Oh, Bernie. I'm so sad that her life is just utter trash before she reached the monastery. Oh my gosh. Oh, this will be fun. Dorothea and Sylvain.
Ah, Dorothea. What are you doing here?
I was actually waiting to see you.
Were you going to invite me out to dinner? I accept.
Yes, I was. I don't think it would be so bad to share a meal with you from time to time.
How about tonight? I'm busy tomorrow.
That's fine by me. What are you busy with, I wonder? Girls? And more girls?
No. The most girls. That is specifically what he is busy with.
Isn't it an unwritten rule not to ask about such things? But what a curious turn of events. Have you perhaps got an ulterior motive?
Oh my gosh, this is a battle of flirt. It's a huge battle of flirt. I love it.
No ulterior motives. If you're worried, we can just pretend this conversation never happened.
No, wait! That's not what I meant. I just don't understand why you want my company now, when you've always been so cold to me. Have you perhaps fallen in love with me?
And there he goes again.
My stomach just got queasy. You know what? Maybe I'll eat on my own after all.
Look, you're the one that threw the first punch, Dorothea.
Fine, I get it. You want someone to chase your loneliness away.
Something like that, yes. If you don't want to, I'll ask someone else.
Don't dream of it. It would be my pleasure, milady. And to be clear, the reason you chose to spend time with me is my family, yes? Or is it my crest? Both?
Ooh, but Sylvain's real sticky when it comes to his crest. He hates that people care about him because of his crest.
I'm just curious about such things. Say I was a commoner. Would you still have invited me to dinner?
The dude puts up this front and he is just boiling on the inside right now.
Is this really necessary for a simple dinner invitation? Actually, I have a question of my own. Say I was a hoarse-voiced old hag. Would you still be flirting with me? Would you still want to hold my hand and whisper sweet nothings?
That's a difficult question. I have nothing against mature women, but...
Even if you were an old man, I still would have invited you out. If you were a former noble exiled from his family, or an orphan from the streets, my heart cares not.
She just wants to spend some time with someone and chase the loneliness away, as she said.
Just kidding. I just wanted to try saying it. Of course it's better that you have money.
Dorothea, you are diabolical.
You little... Yeah, that's probably true. So, Dorothea, about that dinner?
It's a match made in hell.
It would be an honor to have you join me tonight. And let's not talk about things like this over dinner, okay?
Even if I was an old man or an orphan, huh?
Sylvain, he's got so many issues. Did I ever actually, you know what? Did I get A rank with him on anyone other than the main character? Felix is not ready yet. No. I mean, we saw a little bit of him because he opened up to us on our A rank, but 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 4 people he has an A rank with. He does not open up much at all. They're mostly ladies, and Felix, his old best friend. Well, and that has a B rank. That'll max it out, but I don't think he's really gonna. I think he's really gonna open up about it. I really. When I do the Blue Lions run through on my own, I'm really gonna be interested in seeing where Sylvain goes with this, because, man, he's got some roughed up path. Like he's not as bad as Bernie per se, but he's got something screwed up psychologically because of it. Like, it's bad. It's really, really bad. Alright, let's finish out Dorothea's with Lorenz. Oh gosh.
Looking as lovely as ever today, Dorothea.
Oh, save it for your noble girls, Lawrence. I'm not in the mood.
Woo!
I was only being polite.
And it really was quite wonderful to be so near your elegance. Now, if you'll please excuse me.
Now hold just a moment. I have tolerated quite enough of this impertinence.
Impertinence. That's a fun word, Lorenz. And I don't think Dorothy is going to appreciate it.
Not a word has escaped my lips to imply that you are anything less than a highly attractive woman. But I am the heir to a noble house. I have a duty. Thus, I am unable to engage in courtship with you.
This is so transactional for him. Wow.
What is it about my circumstances that you seem to find so very amusing?
All of it?
A volley of blows.
You're no different from the men who flirted with me when I was in the opera. As long as you're getting what you're after, you don't much care what a woman wants, needs, or feels.
That is truly what you think of me?
Look, it's what you really show when you're, approaching women. That's really what shows.
I am afraid you have completely misunderstood.
Oh, have I? Do explain.
Yeah, try to dig yourself out of this hole, Lorenz. Go ahead. I'll watch.
If noble status were my only priority, then I could be married 100 times over by now. But birthright is not sufficient for me. I am not looking merely for an accessory. Marriage is a relationship of mutual respect, support, and trust. If my wife and I are of the same mind and of the same worth, then together we can achieve anything. That is why I make overtures to so many ladies. I am in search of an ideal.
You're searching for someone who matches your vision of a perfect spouse? How odd. So am I.
And everyone else. Get over it, Lorenz.
My standards are somewhat more exacting, but yes, I suppose on that point we are similar. Please understand that I'm acting with the best of intentions in search of a partner.
Yeah, by debasing others.
You're more serious than I thought.
No, don't give in to it, Dorothea.
And so earnest, it's almost adorable.
Boo.
If you met a peasant girl and fell madly in love, would you be able to give her up? Break her heart?
I would have no choice. The worlds of the nobility and the common folk are simply too far apart.
Are they really? Are they?
I cannot choose to abandon my duty merely for the sake of a fleeting emotion.
Lawrence, you're dangerously close to dedicating your life to the lie that nobility is something special.
Ooh.
I hope you realize that before it's too late.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, them jabs. Ooh, I like it. Ooh, it's so good. Okay, what we got here? Alrighty, guys. Well, that's it for this video. The supports ended up running pretty long, so I had to split these up into 2 videos. But after our next video, we'll be finally wrapping up all these supports and moving on to the battle for Enbarr. So until then, hopefully you guys are having a great day. Take care, and I'll catch you next time.